Welcome back to Lifeee.with.lala. It is your girl Latisha Monet coming at you today with another very exciting video. So this video is all about my college life. So as you're aware, I work full-time, but I also go to school at night and also online. So my life is a little hectic, to say the least, with so much stuff going on constantly. I need to keep some sense of organization. And I need help, just like everybody else does. So these 5 apps have helped me the most with my college life, and I want them to now help you. If you like videos like this, then make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. But other than that, let's get into the video. Okay, so this is going to be in no particular order. So the number 1 app, however, that I'm going to start with is the Notes app. So I know originally, you know, it comes with the iPhone, and I would always delete it because I was like, what is the purpose of this? Like, I just felt like I really didn't need it. But as I got older and as I got further into the semester, I realized how much this app actually helps me. It keeps me semi-organized in my life, keeping me like what I need to accomplish. I try to do it week by week. So I have like the week of February the 17th to the 24th, blah, blah, blah is due. Don't forget at work, you need to accomplish this, this, and that. I basically just itemize everything that I need to do. Also, great thing about the Notes app, in college, of course, we need scanners. I have many professors that are like, scan this item in, scan this item in. Don't forget to scan the assignment. I was always downloading my tiny scanner until I realized that the Notes app also doubles as a scanner. So no need to use up extra storage on your device when you actually have it already built in. So what you would just do is you open a new document. You see the little camera at the bottom? You hit that. And once you do, you will see that it says scan documents. This way I can get this sent over to my professor and him off of my back and not have to use all of my storage from my tiny scanner. And also they charge for that when this is free. Very nice. Guys, is the Chegg app. If you don't have Chegg, I honestly do not know how you've been surviving. Like, honestly, this thing is my lifesaver. So Chegg is basically an app that assists with like homework problems or any questions that you might have. You do have to pay for it. I think it's like $10 a month, but honestly, it is so well spent and invested, honestly, because Chegg is just amazing. Basically for Chegg, what happens is you can go in, maybe you'll Google the question that you have or you're not understanding it, and it brings you up to Chegg, where more than likely 80% of the time that someone else has already like posted that question because they didn't understand it as well, and Chegg shows you the tutor helping them and gives you the solution. And it also explains to you step by step how you can come to the solution. Also with Chegg, I think you get 30 questions that you can ask a month. So if you're stuck on a couple of problems, you can go in, actually pick the subject. So you can pick like operations management, which is the class that is currently killing me right now. And then from there, you can post the question. And then usually within about I'll say 30 minutes to an hour, you have a tutor who has answered this question for you and also explained to you and elaborated how you can get the solution. It is a godsend, guys, to say the least. This app has saved me so many times from having to go to tutoring because I can see an actual tutor answer it and kind of understand how they got to that solution, like especially with math, but it helps with other subjects as well. It helps with history, science, whatever you need. Chegg is there and it's amazing, honestly. Next up, I hope every college kid has this on their phone. GroupMe. GroupMe is also another app that is literally like a freaking godsend. So GroupMe is basically a group chat, but it's a little bit better than just your normal, you know, iMessage group chat. The thing with GroupMe is that you can have like up to, I think, 30 people. So your entire class can pretty much be here. You don't have to exchange phone numbers, but you still get messages from people. You can share documents. You can sync it to your Google Drive and have maybe group projects listed there so you can all work on it at the same time. GroupMe is amazing and saves me every single freaking time, because once again with these classes, they're very difficult. I'm trying to avoid having to go to tutoring. So for me, being able to speak with some of my, classmates who might understand it a little bit easier or might have like, a general grasp on the concept. GroupMe is I'm able to go in and message them and speak with them about, whatever needs to be done or about any questions that I might have, and we get it done. Like GroupMe is amazing. I think you can also send over your Zoom recordings to GroupMe, which is also amazing. So if you're aware of Zoom is, this is another app. I'm not going to mention it today, but Zoom is basically a FaceTime for college students where you can actually send the recording to your professor or send the recordings of like the video chat to other people. And I think Zoom and GroupMe go like hand in hand, and it's amazing. Seriously, seriously, seriously. Next up, Quizlet. Guys, if you don't know what Quizlet is, once again, I don't know how you've been making it. Quizlet is amazing. Basically, Quizlet is another study tool. So, for example, once again, guys, I am really struggling in this management 3332. Like, this operations management is killing me. But the great thing about Quizlet is they actually have study sets. So what you would just do is you would go to the search tool at the bottom. I just type in management 3332. From there, I search it, and they have study sets where you can actually go through and study what other people have actually compiled for you. Sometimes you can even put in the school. So you can put in your college next to management 3332, or even your professor's name. And sometimes people have actually made a study set just for that professor based on maybe their midterm or their final exam. It is amazing, and it also saves you so much time because 99% of the time the work has already been done for you, and you can kind of just review it, and you don't have to spend time making flashcards. It's just everything is already kind of compiled for you, and all you have to do is just go through it and sort out the information that you might need for your professor. But certainly not least, this is actually not an app, so it shouldn't be in the list, but honestly, I couldn't make a list about what has helped me the most in school without mentioning this website. So, guys, Rate My Professor. Honestly is so much help. So much help. So basically what this is college students such as myself, at the end of the semester, they will go in, or actually anytime during the semester, go in and actually put a rating on their professor. This is for efficiency, if the professor, offers additional help, if the professor is clear about what they expect out of the class, pretty much everything that you can imagine. Is this a good class to take online? Should you take this in person? Was the professor knowledgeable? Everything that you can possibly need to know about this class, about this school, about this professor is listed on Rate My Professor. It is $0.00. Basically, all you do is in the search, you type in the professor's name. It will actually pre-populate with what professor and what school. You click it, and from there you can see the professor's rating on a scale of 1 to 5. If it's a 1, then you know that this professor, you can go through and read it, might be a little hard to take, might be very difficult, might be a hard grader. And this is very beneficial to know before you sign up for their class each semester. So go in and search your professor that you're thinking of taking on Rate My Professor before you sign up to the class. That way you're not shocked when, they're not offering to help you outside of class hours. You kind of have a feel from previous students who sat and reviewed this professor on if this would be a good class to take or not. Guys, Rate My Professor is the best app. All right, guys, so that is going to conclude this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you like videos like this, then make sure you give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.